Hey guys, welcome back to another installment of What's for Dinner. It's about 5:15 on this beautifully warm and sunny Monday afternoon. I hope you're all doing well and had a great weekend. Hey there.
Hi.
What do we have going on today?
Well, I just pulled my filet off because I'm not a fan of these bacon wrapped sirloin burgers, so I had you make me a filet. Look how small they are.
Yeah, those are ground beef. So those are ground sirloin, and they've got bacon wrapped around them. And then we've got our Philly cheesesteak brats.
Yep. Which I will cut a piece off for me.
Oh yeah, and don't forget that we use the Jane's Crazy Mixed Up Seasoning and the Redmond's Real Salt. That's our favorite seasonings. And then Teresa scrambled some eggs up for tonight. We'll have that. And then we've got a little bit of bacon, some pickles and sauerkraut. And of course, oh yeah, we all like butter on our stuff too, so don't forget that. Okay, so just a little housekeeping, guys. Don't forget that we should not be taken serious here whatsoever. Everything we're doing is informational, educational, entertainment. That's all we're all about here. So nothing we should say or could say should be taken as medical advice. Go out and visit with your primary care provider and ask them all about ketogenic, low carb, carnivore, metabolic health, those kind of things. All right, so will any of this stuff we made tonight, with all that being said, cause our blood sugar or insulin to spike, Teresa?
It will not.
And why is that important?
That's important because all of I shouldn't be a Sith and say always and never, or speak in absolutes, but many diseases are caused from inflammation and diabetes and high blood sugar and high insulin. And you're going to prevent all of that if you just watch what you're eating and not spiking your sugar continuously.
Someone really smart told me one time, I don't remember who it was, there's a lot of smart people out there, that inflammation is at the root of all disease.
It's probably Ben Bickman.
Maybe. But in any case, this particular way of eating that we talk about reduces inflammation or keeps your inflammation low.
Yeah, it's a very low inflammatory diet. Yeah. And it's a good elimination diet, unless for some reason you can't have meat. But it's an excellent elimination diet to try for 30 days to try and clear stuff up.
Yeah.
And see how you do.
Right on. Okay. So you had something you wanted to talk about tonight.
Well, I saw a patient today. She came back. She's 32 years old. I saw her about 10 days ago. She did all my labs. And she came back. She had PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. The root cause of that is insulin resistance. Her A1C was, 5.5. Nothing yet, but getting there. But anyway, that all to say, she took my diet advice for 10 days before she even came back. She's lost 8 pounds. She had extreme anxiety. I tried to give her lithium orotate supplement that we carry in the office that I take every day, but whatever that was in the gel cap gave her heartburn, so she couldn't have it. But just changing her diet for 10 days, she felt a big improvement with her anxiety.
Wow.
That's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
Her husband lost 12 pounds. So, all you have to do, it's very easy, is change your food, but it's very difficult because we're all addicted. People don't support you. Your doctors want to act like you're going to die if you do that when you're on the trajectory for maybe not death, but not good quality of life. It's hard to take 15 meds a day and have your feet amputated and still live a good quality life.
One of the things you just did kind of keyed me in on a big part of why she was the patient was probably successful with losing so much weight and correcting those markers was she had a spouse who was supportive and was doing it alongside with her. And actually ended up losing more weight than she did.
Right. And she has a 12-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old. I can't remember if that's a boy or a girl, but the 12-year-old daughter is already showing signs of gaining weight, which is probably also PCOS. So she went home to her husband and she's like, listen, this is what I've got to do. This is what she said I need to do. Are you on board? And he's like, well, I probably need to lose weight too. So here we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay.
Well, this is another case study, but this is obvious. But I just want you to see, this is what we reverse all day long in the clinic. Now, this is obvious because her A1C is 6.1. 5.7 to 6.4 is prediabetes, so she's obviously pre-diabetic. So I don't need the rest of these. But if all they were checking on her, she's 52, was fasting glucose, that's going to be totally fine all day long. And then her fasting insulin, if they do check it and your doctor or provider just goes by the ranges for the labs, she's normal. She's 13.7. The range is anything below 18 is normal. I want this 3 to 5. Above 10, we think you're doing damage to the small vessels. Liver enzymes, not terribly elevated. Here's the ranges, but starting to creep. the way of non-alcoholic fatty liver. I did a GGT test, which is another liver enzyme. She was 66, and the range is 3 to 70. So, she's got the start of stuff. And then her triglycerides to HDL ratio is 5.5. So it's 209 divided by 38, and 5.5 is insulin resistance. So these are measures that we can look at on a yearly basis or every 6 months and see the trends before the A1C gets elevated. The A1C is a 3-month daily average of blood sugars. That's the standard of care for corporate medicine to diagnose diabetes. By the time you get diagnosed with this, with an A1C, you've been sick for easily 15 years.
Wow, so it's a very late marker.
So why are we waiting that long?
Yeah, wow.
Well, I know why, but.
Yeah, so we need to check other markers and stuff much more often.
Right. But when I've been in carnivore groups where people ask their providers to run the fasting insulin and they're like, that's fringe, we don't fiddle with that.
Yeah.
So if that's the case here in town, and I know Florida has it too, we have any lab test now, which you can go to without a provider's order and get you some labs, and it's not that expensive, and see what's going on.
Yeah.
You have to be the advocate for yourself because they're just not.
Take time and educate yourself, guys. Spend time and energy on this. I mean, if you can work 8-hour days, 5 days a week, and put in 40 hours with it as an employee for somebody, or running your own business or whatever it is, you can put in 10 hours a week on yourself. You have to. There's no way around that.
You don't have many problems. I mean, you have a ton of problems in daily life because the enemy's always attacking us. But the second your health goes, it becomes the number one problem. And you can't think about anything else except how am I going to get this better? Yeah. So it's better to do it now before you're trying to climb out of a hole. It's much easier now.
Definitely. Yep. The best time to start is now. And I know it's tough. You got to get it started. That first step is always easily the hardest step. But once you can get that step, or you can take that step, then it becomes easier and easier and easier gradually as you move forward. So, and don't think you're also not going to have setbacks. Right. You're going to have ups and downs. It's going to be sometimes 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yep.
But we just want forward progress. In the military, we used to call it inches and feet. That's all we want to do is little small, slow and steady wins the race.
Yep.
So
all I care about is forward progress. I don't care about how slow it is. I just need forward progress. Even I used to say when I first started, even if you just think about what I would think before you ate, that's forward progress to me. So
definitely. It starts there. All right. Well, did you have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, good. Nice, short and sweet tonight.
Okay.
All right, tell us what you're having for dinner. If you guys have any questions, shoot them our way. Again, I asked the other day if anybody has any ideas they want us to talk about, please shoot those our way as well. And we love you guys.
We forgot to show the spinach.
Oh, no. I'll go ahead and say we love you guys and God bless you.
We're having spinach dip left over from Sunday night dinner yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Talk about this really quick as far as the recipe goes.
Well, it's a bunch of cream cheese, sour cream, pressed garlic, sour cream. Did I say that?
Yeah.
And then mozzarella shredded cheese and Parmesan shredded cheese. And then mix it all up with the spinach, and then I baked it.
Yeah, it's really good, guys. The garlic makes it. I always press the garlic myself because I like lots of it, and it's delicious. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time, and we love you all, and bye for now.
Bye.